really, but man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Counted from distance.
The ever-evolving game of Şengün adding the three-point stroke. That makes him so much tougher to guard.
Sharp against Green. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Down low. Van Vliet outside. Smith with it, working on Grant. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Inside, here's Grant. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Dive for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and Coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him, stick with it, try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Clock at 4. Three-pointer Sharp. Drops in the 3.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Pass to Green. Brooks outside. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Knocks it loose. Outside Sharp. From deep three-point land. Smith with the rebound. Here's Şengün. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
At almost 7 feet, Şengün is a load coming down that lane.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And there's the drive.
Yeah, Simon's using his quickness to create, and a slow reaction by the defense.
These are his first free throws of the game.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Now here's Green, stolen by Sharp. Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Avdia. Van Vliet against Sharp. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Williams grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Pass to Sharp. Avdia, good look. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Henderson against Van Vliet. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Here's Smith. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Green. Finished off the break.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Shots good by Henderson.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Henderson against Van Vliet. Outside for Green. An open look for Smith. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Brooks with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Kamare, guarded by Van Vliet. Ayton.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
Now Van Vliet. No made baskets yet. The shot, no good. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Scoot Henderson out there with Delano Banton. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for Houston.
People will...
2 shots. The play is currently under
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Banton on the wing. Henderson, right side. Clock at 6. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Henderson's got his second basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Smith penetrating.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Pass to Banton. Back to Henderson, to the paint. Şengün with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. 3-pointer, Brooks. And it's Portland with a rebound. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Banton. The quick look, no good that time. Rockets trail by 8. The baseline J is on the way, and that misses everything. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Poke loose. Here's Ayton. And the bucket is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Şengün finds Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Now Smith. Pass to Brooks. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Pure from 3-point range. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
And he makes it. And it's now only a 5-point Portland lead.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
And here's Henderson. Pass to Benton. It's rebounded by Şengün.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And he gets that one. Green's got his second basket.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Here's Henderson. And he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from blank range.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Sharp, he's checked in for Banton. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Now here's Simons. He's got 5. Pass to Avdia. Let's go with a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Smith passes to Şengün. Back to Smith. There's the triple. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simons finds Ayton. Off the outside. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins, look. That's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Brooks. And also a switch here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Grant, the pass to Sharp. Now Williams. Eason with some nice D. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Whitmore's got his first basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Off the outside. Here's the 3. Portland, no good that time either. Van Vliet with a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Portland ahead. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action,
Taking a look at Portland, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have...
let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You gotta like what Jabari Smith has done in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got him in Thompson. Green out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And it's hammered home by Green. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Simons with it. Now Thompson defending. Lets it fly. Sharp, no good. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. It's a one-point game. Here's Thompson. Here's Adams. Nails the baby hook.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Sharp against Thompson. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Houston leading by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Grant against Eason. Pass to Thompson. The kick out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Simons passes to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Thompson passes to Eason. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Eason. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
For the tie, Avdia. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Van Vliet. And it's tied up with that one. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside, Green. Hits the trifecta. Green's got 5.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. There's Simons with a 3. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Green with a screen on Avdia. Tate passes to Green. No good there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. It's stolen by Green. Eason against Grant, and it's Eason penetrating. Grant with a steal. Avdia passes to Williams for the lead. Robert Williams, one tough customer right there.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Now the Blazers moving it up. Rockets with a rebound. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Shepard. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Shepard's got his first bucket in this one.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
Eason, good.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Portland trailing here. Outside Sharp. Grant outside. Simons outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Outside Eason. There's the three. Nails it from three. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
Kept alive. Outside for Green. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tries again. It's rebounded by Grant. Simons outside. Offensive board. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this.
To review the play.
To check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Delano Banton out there with Henderson. Then it's Murray, and it's Kamare in at the small forward.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot.
Ooh. To the left side wing. Smith passes to Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Henderson scanning the floor. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Şengün with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Brooks. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Brooks has gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
The crossover. He gets it in there. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Out to the right wing. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Portland making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
In for the Blazers, number 24.
Here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Banton passes to Henderson. To the middle. Tipped away. Pass to Banton. Henderson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Ayton. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The 3, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. No good with a layup. Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And it's Brooks missing. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Banton can't get it to go. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's Green. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons checked in.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
And a new group getting ready for Portland. Williams is checked in for Ayton. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kamara. Denny Avdias checked in for Banton. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Henderson. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. One to the line for one. And that one falls for Simons.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Green. That one no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Brooks against Avdia. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaden Sharp. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:46 left in the game.
And I just love it when Sharp is committed on defense. He knows how to make things difficult for opposing players.
Avdia can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forceful. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
And Grant gets it to go.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Brooks against Avdia. On the wing, Green. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And he can't jam it through. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Simons. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Şengün, no good. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
Here's Van Vliet. Nice D from Avdia. Now Portland with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Grant outside. Pass to Simons. And he lobs it up. Money.
The heat is on, but Grant keeps his composure. He doesn't let the situation affect the quality of his shot. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Brooks, off target from the baseline. Can't connect. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are.
basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. The shot's good from Smith.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just 2 to shoot. And Green gets it to go.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
McCollum, no good. Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And here is Van Vliet. No good with the layup. And the Pelicans with the possession. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green, the pass to Brooks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Ingram for the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. And here's Smith, covered by Williamson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Green inside the 3-point line. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Green's got 6.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. But we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williamson is screen on Green. And here's McCollum for 3. Sinks the triple.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Now here's Van Vliet. No scoring in this one. 2 points. That one goes. 52 seconds left in the first. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to McCollum. From outside the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Green with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Green drives in, and it's Green with the jam.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Lob it forward, Ingram and Williamson. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. And it's Tice in at the center position. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Yep, it counts. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Tice passes to Williamson. Tice sets a screen for Williamson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, pretty fluid. It looks like the offense settling in now as Zion works to get himself the shot.
Van Vliet with it. Last game, 26 points. Over in the corner, Green. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Van Vliet against Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. It's McCollum on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, we all raise our eyebrows to the scoring, but Brandon Ingram is an assist getter.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün.
On the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Buries it down low.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
Down low. Here's Ingram. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for Murray. Here's the lob to Adams. Holiday finds Adams. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Adams. Second chance shot. And here's Green outside. Good D by McCollum. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Tice against Adams. Tice kicks to McCollum. The three. Good on the triple. And it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
Houston making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Green, the pass to Shepard. They need this. They get it again. Green taking his time here. The three. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Substitution on the board.
Pelicans on D. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
And the defense gets in Smith's face inside, but he shows real poise by not backing down.
Now Alvarado. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule. Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Cavaliers. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern. Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that.
And that about wraps it up.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with Shepard. And it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Here's Smith. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Thompson.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Smith against Williamson. Thompson with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brooks misses.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Over Brooks. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Shepard pass to Green. For the tie. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Thompson against McCollum. 14 feet away. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Thompson. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Murray. 10 points for him. The rebound by Shepard.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Green. Cam Whitmore comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Williams in for Brooks. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Pass to Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For the tie. Pelicans with the rebound. And here's Hawkins. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. And it's Ingram missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Thompson passes to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Hawkins against Williams. Pass to Hawkins. Jones, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Whitmore finds Williams. For the lead. The shot, no good. The Pelicans have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And the basket by Jones.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. And he can use that length to his advantage.
Ingram against Eason. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Green's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Williams. Robinson Earls checked in for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado comes in for Ingram. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Whitmore.
For your Rockets, number 12.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Alvarado, covered by VanVleet. Alvarado passes to Hawkins. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. And the wide open shot from Green. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 2. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jalen Noel is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Herbert Jones. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 5. Brent, when you look at New Orleans, they've only finished higher than a 5th seed once in franchise history.
Yeah, Kevin, that was all the way back in 2008 when they finished as the 2nd seed. And at that time, they were still the Hornets. And I remember playing against that team as CP3 was leading that charge. This team will be back. They've got the pieces to get there.
And here's Green outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Murray. Out to Ingram. Tice with a screen on Tate. For 3, Ingram. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
There's athleticism inside Steven Adams that we get to see every now and again. There it was, folks.
Murray scanning the floor. Tice kicks to Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Rockets trail by 8. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Over Murray. Van Vliet can't get it to go. New Orleans gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And the jump by Williamson.
Taking flight, Zion doing what he does best, getting up off the ground and bringing it down.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Pelicans. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Noel. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And the call on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Green is checked in for Tate.
What a finish by DeJounte Murray. Wow.
Green against McCollum. Şengün with a wide open look. And that time, also a missed shot. Pelicans leading by 12. Ingram finds McCollum. Ingram against Van Vliet. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Green, and it's Dylan Brooks in for Thompson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Smith. Smith drawn the double team. The open shot by Şengün. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch and fire.
And it's Murray penetrating.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Brooks against Ingram. Williamson outside. Going inside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
The coordination that Zion has when he starts to get that body in motion, you got to fear that if you're the defender on that play.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Tice sets a screen for Williamson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Tice throws it down.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pelicans.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Ingram.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Third team foul.
The first one falls.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never...
Yeah.
every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Zion and Tice together down low. And it's Murray in at point guard.
And you can't give McCollum any airspace, or he will torch you off the dribble.
Simons against Murray. Simons passes to Avdia. Williamson against Grant. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to McCollum. Outside Murray. Williams grabs the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Now here's Simons. Down low. Shots blocked! And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Almost 2 minutes into the first here.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
No good on the quick three. Murray with it. Now guarded by Simons. Murray, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Ingram. That one drops for him. Ingram's got 5 now.
Well, we know Brandon has a smooth jumper, but man, he can really score down low.
Here's Sharp on the take. No luck on that one. Tice with the defensive effort.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Simons outside. It's Sharp on the wing, covered by Williamson. Throws it up high.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Yeah, you certainly don't have to worry about Murray shying away from contact. He'll come right at you.
And Murray drops them both. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
And here's Grant from the arc. The rebound by Murray. The ball's knocked loose. Grant with a steal. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Off the outside. From downtown. Knocks down the long J. Avdia's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, looking at Simons' assist numbers, they've skyrocketed over his time in the NBA.
Williamson passes to Tice. Williamson with a screen on Williams. Tice. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant with it. Checked by Murray. There's Simons with a three. Unable to get that one. The Pelicans lead by 4. Williamson passes to Tice. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Out to McCollum. For 3. Doesn't go for him. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now here's Sharp. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Grant the pass to Sharp. And the layup is good off the glass.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
A clear look from McCollum. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Simons against Murray. Simons' shot is good.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Murray passes to McCollum. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. McCollum's got 8.
So comfortable off the feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Ingram against Avdia. Williamson with a screen on Simons. And he's going for the oop here. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Spins. Out to McCollum. Pass to Murray. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the 3 makes their offense that much more versatile.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brandon Ingram is in his 6th season with the Pelicans, and he said, I love New Orleans. It's a perfect fit for me and the way I want to operate. They do here, less distractions. I can go play basketball whenever I want to with direct access to the facility. I feel connected with the city and the people around me. Brian, he's dialed in.
Sure is. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Murray inside. He's covered by Simons. The shot by Ingram, no good. Blazers trail by 5. One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
Shot's good by McCollum.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Sharp against McCollum. 1:44 left in the first half of this game. Ingram with the ball. Avdia picks him up. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Williamson. And now it's a 10-point Pelican lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Sharp finds Grant. To end the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge.
First team foul. At the line for two, Sharp.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
The third pick in 2023, Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year one, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy
And Coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Clock at 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Pelicans ball.
New Orleans leading by 10. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. And again, New Orleans no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Henderson for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by.
You know, for the Pelicans, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the New Orleans Pelicans. Thanks as always.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart, and just taking what the defense gives him.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt, and it's Tice in at the 5. 5 to shoot. McCollum, a pass to Williamson. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Blazers trail by 10. Sharp with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Back to Simons. To the paint. Here's Grant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Grant's got his first points of the game.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
Here's Murray. Pass to Tice. Avdia gets Ingram. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And an impressive handle there from Ingram, proving how effective he can be with the ball in his hands.
Here's Simons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simons got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
Tice, a screen on Sharp. Puts it up. McCollum's shot is off.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Williamson outside. Here's Williamson. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th best, the Pelicans.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Portland making a switch here. Banton's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Pelicans have a young star tandem in Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. And C.J. McCollum said to win in today's NBA, you need those big, versatile forwards who can do a little bit of everything. We have 2 of the best in the league, and when you're playing well, it makes the game easier for all of us. Brian?
It's a great perspective. Thanks, Allie. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
New Orleans leading by 5. Murray drives in. Tice. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
Kicks it out to Williamson. A 3! Williamson!
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
There's McCollum with the 3. Avdia pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Sharp finds Williams. Here's Graham. Oh, got a piece of it. McCollum with a steal. They kick it out to Murray. Tice outside. Pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, Ingram working that versatility there as the ball handler in the pick and roll game.
And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Sharp. Avdia's got 13.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Ingram. Tries the spin move. Down low. Grant with a steal. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, Sharp's primary focus is scoring, but if a guy is totally open, he'll make the right pass.
Murray against Sharp. Murray, no good. Blazers trail by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Pass to Avdia. And stolen by Williamson. McCollum looks around. Fires from deep. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Henderson for 3. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need...
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's Portland now. They trail by 3. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Walker out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Reith in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Henderson for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Murray passes to Williamson. Walker against Ingram. Spins. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. Tice finds Ingram. Lets it go. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Yeah, huge game from Ingram. He does this so often. Maybe one of the most overlooked stars in the league.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Reith. Outside for Henderson. Back to Ayton. Tice grabs the miss. The Pelicans lead by 5. For 3, McCollum. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to McCollum. Tice, a screen on Ayton. McCollum. No good, off the front rim. The Trailblazers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And Ayton gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Murray. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for Portland. Banton comes in for Walker. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Ingram, pass to Tice. Williamson outside. Oh, Williamson with the throwdown.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And stolen by Williamson. Outside Murray. Right side Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Fires the three. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Reef. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Ingram. This one for three. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, you got to love the hustle there by Zion, extending that possession.
To the wing on the left. From deep. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Williamson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Benton. Here's Simons. It's blocked.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pelicans.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Zion Williamson.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Ingram up top. Back to McCollum. Outside for Ingram. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Simons passes to Benton. And stolen by Williamson. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building... All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian...
first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them. They're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it at some point.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Smith. Şengün kicks to Smith, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the court, not just one particular.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
On the wing, Green. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Şengün passes to Green. Brooks outside. Fires from deep. A rebound by Simons. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
It's tipped. That's a 2 from Simons. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Here's Simons. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Smith outside. Back to Şengün. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 6 points for Şengün. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Sharp against Green. Now here's Simons. Defense right on him.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Out to Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. And stolen by Sharp. Outside, Simons. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance from Anfernee Simons. He has been the story for the Portland. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Shaedon Sharp is out there with Anfernee Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite? What's your best NBA arena?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
And Ayton throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Şengün, no good.
Well, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anfernee Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Van Vliet outside. Brooks with a screen on Sharp. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. The Rockets with another miss. Portland leading by 3. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Over Ayton. There's Green with the 3. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
3 points.
Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside, Simons drills the 3-pointer. Simons has got it all tied up now for Portland.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
From deep, Green. Portland grabs the miss. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Sharp. Takes it off the glass. 8 points for Shaedon Sharp.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Brooks finds Smith. Knocks it loose. Green passes to Van Vliet. Right side, Green. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back right after this.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect.
All right, now, still early on. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anfernee Simons getting it done today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And it's Smith. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Landale in at the center.
Look, the moment Brooks snatched the ball, he was gone. Boom.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Simons on the wing. Pass to Kamare. Oh, good with the triple. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Brooks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. The Trailblazers rebound. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Clock at 4. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Here's Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Grant kicks to Simons. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and-one opportunities.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Shepard, covered by Simons. Pass to Şengün. Over in the corner, Shepard. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Grant, the dunk, and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Cam Whitmore.
Clinching the and-one opportunity. They really made Grant fight to get that one.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
To the left wing. Got a piece of it. Floats it up for Grant. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And they also show up in terms of defense, top 5 in blocks. And that really just means their guys are getting after it and providing some great help defense.
And all the second chance points they've racked up jump out at you. They've got a few guys that pursue the basketball with incredible effort at both ends. Ball's knocked loose. 54 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And that one's good, Ayton.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
That one goes in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Sharp against Thompson. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Over Whitmore. Sharp on the wing. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jeff Green is checked in for Tari Eason.
First team foul. Down on the floor for the Rockets.
24 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Portland trailing here. Three-pointer, Simon. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Shepard with the drive. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Rockets on top. They're up by 2. And after a quick... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Stolen by Grant. To take the lead. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Sharpe. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Şengün. And it's Houston on the break. Thompson with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump in.
And that one drops for him. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Grant sets a screen for Sharpe, driving inside. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
And not just an athlete. Sharpe is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Tate with the ball. Şengün with a wide open look. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Thompson. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Plays it up off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Obvious checked in for the Trailblazers. Henderson comes in for Anthony Simons. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Green. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. Jalen Green's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Şengün with the bucket. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screen. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screen. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Count that one.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Spins. VanVleet against Henderson. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Rockets with the rebound.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Rockets.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Green.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Sharp.
Down
it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam! Smith against Grant. Smith, no luck. So we see Houston taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
games, Greg.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Here are the starters for Houston. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Van Vliet, outside for Green. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Green.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
Now Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Brooks finds Smith. Back to Brooks. Second chance shot. The bank shot, no good. And it's Pelicans ball. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Murray against Van Vliet. Outside for Ingram. Tries the spin move. McCollum outside. The offensive rebound. McCollum on the wing. Back to Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Tice up top. Rebounded by Green.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Williamson into the lane. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night. That's good from Williamson.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Outside for Brooks. Smith outside. Brooks against Ingram. From deep. And it's Brooks missing. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
On the wing, Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Misses the 3. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Murray. Williamson passes to Tice to the middle. Here's Murray. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 1:27 left now in the first quarter. Smith right side. 5 on the clock. Brooks finds Smith. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Inside. Outside for Ingram. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Van Vliet. And there it is for him. Van Vliet's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
And it's Murray off the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Over Murray. Van Vliet misses. New Orleans leading by 8. Ingram with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Now McCollum. Lets the three fly. And the Pelicans miss again. Green with the ball. And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. For 3, McCollum. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 11. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Here's Şengün. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Şengün's gotten his second bucket.
Nah, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Green against McCollum. Tice sets a screen. Down low. Şengün with a steal. Green in the post. McCollum defends. And it's hammered home by Green.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Murray against Van Vliet. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, man. Murray not hesitating to put on a little show at the defense's expense.
Here's Şengün. Yep, count it. Şengün's got 6 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Tice left side. Brooks against Murray. Here's Tice. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Left side Ingram. Sinks the tray. He's got 6. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Knocks down the triple. Van Vliet's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Murray drives in. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Here's Williamson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early, making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks from outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Taking 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under the lead.
Gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. He's off on the first.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Jones. There's 21 seconds left in the half.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
19 seconds left in the first half of this one. Alvarado. And that's good for 2. And the Pelicans lead by 8. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Now here's Green. Pass to Shepard. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Robinson Earl. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their offense is...
That's it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Zion and Tice together down low. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Green's checked in for Landale.
Number 32, Jeff Green.
And here's New Orleans now. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCollum over Green. No good there, off the double clutch. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. 6-point game. Here's Shepherd. The Pelicans pull it in. Tice has got rebound number 7 tonight. Williamson passes to Ingram. Over Brooks. And again, New Orleans no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well. He can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. The drive by Murray. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Outside, Green. Back to Şengün. Brooks, right side. Over Ingram. Şengün passes to Smith. Brooks against Ingram. Another shot. Houston with another miss.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Houston making some changes. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength. You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Got it. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Smith outside. Pass to Eason. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Drills it from deep. VanVleet's got 10 points.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, VanVleet will make you pay from downtown.
Here's Alvarado. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Eason. Green against Jones. Smith outside. A little mid-range shot is up. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Love seeing Smith use the mid-range. If you're going to be a great player, you have to develop that shot.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And Alvarado gets it to go. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passes.
Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Green. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Robinson Earl, the pass to Alvarado. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. 4 on the clock. And Alvarado gets it to go.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Rockets trail by 8. Van Vliet outside. Outside Whitmore. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot from the wing. Eason pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops a first.
At the line for the Rockets, Whitmore.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Alvarado. He has 7. "15 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Fred Van Vliet, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Murray. Out left to the wing. Some room here for Williamson. Off target from the wing. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Houston has possession. They trail by 6. Taking a look at the Rockets. Green out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Murray looking around. With the floater, and he lays it up and in. Murray's got 19 points.
I love what we're seeing out of Murray tonight. He knows he's got the hot hand calling his own number.
Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Over Ingram. Offline with a baseline jumper. The Pelicans lead by 6. McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. Tice, right side. Shot clock at 6. Williamson finds Murray. Over Thompson. Murray, no good. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. Back to Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Williamson. Williamson with a screen on Eason. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. And here's Murray. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Rockets substitution. Number 9, Dylan Brooks.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The kick out to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. The drive by Murray. Outside Ingram. Tice, a screen on Brooks. Ingram with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And that one's good. Ingram.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
The three is up. The Rockets with another miss.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Williamson with a screen on Thompson. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Van Vliet outside. Outside for Green. Takes a three. They get it back. Şengün got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Houston with another miss. The Pelicans lead by 8. Now here's McCollum. Outside for Ingram. Tice, a screen on Brooks. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be on Zion Williamson. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. Murray passes to Williamson. Powerful play from Zion at the rim.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Outside, Green. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Shot's good by McCollum.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Pelicans.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for DeJounte Murray.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. To halt the run. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. Williamson against Smith.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Green for 3. Another 3 from Houston.
A skilled facilitator. Van Vliet reward the open guys with the ball.
Outside Murray. Williamson with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Murray. Here's McCollum. And that bucket's good. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a...
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
teams, Brent Perry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Simons in at the point. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Murray dishes to Ingram. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Sharp finds Simons. Avdia with it. Out guarded by Ingram. Here's Sharp. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now here's Murray. Lets it fly. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Grant kicks to Simons. Takes a 3. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Simons.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here's Murray. McCollum against Avdia. McCollum no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year. I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's Sharp missing. Pelicans trail by 4. Shoots it up. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent, but Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Sharp. Williamson with the block.
Great job by Williamson. You know, I love watching him dunk, but man, his block shots are spectacular.
Deep 2 from Murray. Tice passes to Murray. It's McCollum on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
He gets that one.
Assist goes to Anthony.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Ingram. Poked away. Stolen by Avdia. It's Sharp, top of the key. Finished off the break.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Simons against Murray. And here's McCollum for three. That's tipped. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Simons trying to break loose. And it's Sharp missing. For New Orleans, they've got 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Murray outside. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. Launches it from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Blazers?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. He was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Sharp finds Grant. Sharp against McCollum. Here's Ayton. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ayton's got 8 points.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Williamson looking it over. Back to Ingram with the shot. And it's Portland with the rebound. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played. Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Ingram with it. Now Avdia defending. And there's the whistle that goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Avdia. 6 to shoot. Out to Ingram. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And that one's good, Ayton. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Portland leading. Here's Sharp. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Simons has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that jump.
And that one's good. Ingram. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his fit on the Pelicans. He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. With this group, it's just about me making the right plays and finding my offense without taking away opportunities for B.I. and Z to get theirs. Kevin?
True, David. You know, shooting always helps, and he's got some talented guys around him for sure. Here's Alvarado, and he hits the jump shot. Alvarado's got his first points of the game. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes.
And now and that is it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Jabari Walker. He's out there with Murray. Ayton is out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Banton in at the 2 spot.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Tice sets a screen for Murray. And it goes down 2 points. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense. So you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Kept alive. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Ingram against Murray. Latrey. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep. Ingram's got 7 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
And Tice gets it to go.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Henderson against Murray. Murray kicks to Walker. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And here's McCollum for 3. It fails to fall, now shooting just a little better than 50%, 5 for 9. Henderson against McCollum. Henderson outside. And he converts the layup. Henderson's got his first basket.
Now, Scoot loves to attack in the lane and has the strength and the hops to be successful there.
Williamson kicks to Murray. Williamson a screen on Murray. Here's Ingram. The shot's good. Ingram's got 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray dishes to Ayton. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 23 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Grant is checked in for Walker. Avdia comes in for Murray. Sharp's checked in for Delano Banton. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power? And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Robinson Earl. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson Earl's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Simons. A fadeaway J off the mark. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-6 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Outside, Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Alvarado. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 6. A shot off that time. And so it's New Orleans taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've had active hands in a 4. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They get it back. Ayton. The kick out to Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. New Orleans leading by 19 points. And for the Trailblazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pelicans, and the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Pelicans now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Sharpe against Murray. Back to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Murray. Big time on the assist by Williamson.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ayton, the pass to Simons. Grant gets a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Grant coming right back with 3 of his own.
Williamson outside. Ingram outside. Over Avdia. And it's Ingram missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Williamson kicks to Murray. Back to Williamson. Takes it inside and finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint, here's Ingram, and slammed up by Ingram.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
I like the way Avdia is competing right now, always looking to make a play.
New Orleans has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Simons. Buries the long-range jumper.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Simons. Count it.
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simons' way, and he just avoids it.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Ingram, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Sharpe. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Oh, gritty play by Sharpe inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for C.J. McCollum.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Free throw no good for Ayton. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
And Tice gets it to go.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A shot by Sharp, nobody around, can't connect from long distance. Ingram against Sharp. Pass to Ingram. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Grant. Sharp's got space. Misses. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the
Pelicans.